Number 1, her breathing gets faster around you. When a woman's breathing quickens around you, it's like a silent symphony of attraction playing out in the air. It's one of those subtle yet powerful signs that her body language is speaking volumes about her interest in you. Picture this. You're engaged in a conversation. Maybe just casually chatting about the weather or sharing anecdotes from your day. And suddenly you notice a change. Her breaths become shallower, almost as if she's trying to catch her breath in your presence. It's like her body is responding to your proximity in a primal, instinctual way. Maybe you cracked a joke, or perhaps you leaned in a little closer, and there it is. Her breathing picks up pace, her chest rises and falls a bit quicker than before. It's a telltale sign that something in your presence has stirred something within her. Her body is betraying the silent attraction she feels, speaking a language that transcends words. It's a dance of desire conducted by the rhythm of her breath. A silent confession of the magnetic pull you have on her. So if you notice her breathing getting faster around you, it could be a sign that she's physically attracted to you and wants to know if there's a possibility of a romantic connection. Now let's dive to the second sign. She gets touchy-feely with you. When a woman starts getting touchy-feely with you, it's like she's speaking a language of attraction that doesn't need words. Flirty physical contact is one of those stakeable signs that she's into you. It could be as subtle as a light touch on your arm when she laughs at your joke or a playful nudge when you tease her. These gestures might seem small, but they're loaded with meaning. For example, you're sitting together engrossed in conversation, and she casually brushes hand against yours while making a point. It's not accidental. It's intentional. Or maybe you're walking side by side and she playfully bumps into you, letting her shoulder linger against yours for a moment longer than necessary. These moments of physical closeness are her way of saying, "Hey, I'm interested." It's like her body is reaching out to bridge the gap between you, craving that physical connection that mirrors the attraction she feels inside. The third sign is slightly parted lips. Now this one is very interesting. Let me explain when a woman's lips are slightly parted around you. It's like a silent invitation, whispering secrets of her attraction without saying a word. It's a subtle yet powerful sign that she's feeling something more than just casual interest. Imagine this. You're talking to her. And as she listens, her lips slightly apart, almost as if they're anticipating a kiss or yearning to speak words she's holding back. It's a tiny gesture, but it speaks volumes about the effect you have on her. For example, you're sharing a funny story. And as she leans in to listen, her lips unconsciously part, her gaze flickering between your eyes and your lips. It's a fleeting moment. It's charged with electricity, a silent signal of her desire that she might not even be aware of. Her parted lips are like a beacon, drawing you in and revealing the magnetic pull she feels towards you. So if you notice her lips slightly parting when she looks at you, it could be a sign that she's physically attracted to you and wants to take things further. Number 4, she places her hand on her thighs while looking at you. When a woman places her hands on her thighs while looking at you, it's like she's sending a bold yet subtle signal of attraction. It's a clear sign that she's feeling drawn to you in a physical way. Imagine this. You're having a conversation and you notice her hands resting gently on her thighs, fingers tapping lightly as she maintains eye contact with you. It's a small gesture, but it speaks volumes about her interest. For example, she might be telling a story. And as she leans in to emphasize a point, her hands naturally find their way to her thighs, almost as if she's unconsciously drawing attention to them. It's like her body language is saying, "Hey, look at me," in a way that's both confident and alluring. Her hands on her thighs become a subtle invitation signaling her desire for connection and sparking the possibility of something more between you. So if you notice a woman placing her hand on her thighs while looking at you, it could be a sign that she's physically attracted to you and wants you to make a move.